There it goes. It's always problematic when this thing wants to try to go live. What's going on, guys? I'm gonna wait a couple minutes for people to start showing up. Whenever I do a non-scheduled live stream, it always takes a minute, but oh, it's been a long, long day. It's been a long, long couple weeks getting things ready for 00ctober. You guys have no idea. Hello, whoever's watching. Oh, what's going on? It is Sunday evening over here. Yeah, I guess almost Sunday night. Oh, one less person watching. I'm gonna take a drink. So the 00ctober promo went live Saturday afternoon. A bunch of you guys watched that. Got a lot of hype off of that. What's up, Thomas? Oh, my hip just popped. Dropped my thingy. Carl, what's going on? So I just wanted to do a quick live stream since we've got so much news to talk about, at least here on the channel, with the 00ctober promo going live, and of course the 00ctober t-shirt promo going live today. So make sure you guys go check those out if you haven't. I don't know what you're doing over here if you didn't see those yet, but hey, it is what it is. So guys, I have been insanely busy the last couple weeks. You guys don't even know. 00ctober, I actually started working on it right at the beginning of September. Like right at the beginning of September, I technically started really heavily getting into it, building kits, and within 2 to 2.5 weeks, I built an enormous amount of kits, and then have been filming and editing. I was editing literally all the way through till this morning on the last couple videos, and those are getting uploaded currently, but then I've technically still got one to do. Now, who is that? Carl, Moon Gundam review coming. The Moon Gundam's not out yet over here, and it's probably going to be a while till I get around to it, to be totally honest. I've still got plenty of other things I've got to build currently that are out. Like the Geon Ultron, which I've got to figure out where that kit went. Like, it was in the living room when I was building everything, because it was with the Gabaldi, and now I don't know where the kit went. So it's either in here somewhere or it's still out there. So I gotta look that up. I also have another non-Gundam related kit to build that I'm actually kind of excited about. What up, Mr. Doodog? Yeah, I figured I'd come and talk with you guys for a little bit. We've had a lot of stuff happen. Like last Monday's Master Grade Monday. That drew a whole lot of attention. And forcing me to make a rebuttal. New XS 2.0. Yeah. But is it really a 2.0 or is it just going to be based off the old one? Dun dun dun. Wife stole the whole kit. Yeah, right. Guys, I don't feel great. I woke up just feeling like crap. My sinuses are really messed up, and I really wish this focus would stay locked. It's so dumb. Every time I put my hand up, it doesn't know what to do. But my sinuses are messed up, just felt blah like all day long. And just, so I'm probably not going to stay on here too long today. Just going to chit chat with you guys. Answer any questions you might have that I can answer. Because there's a lot of stuff, obviously, if you ask about certain things, I may not be able to answer right now. But hey, it is what it is. But Mr. Doodog, you probably saw this in the thing. The Snoke chair here. This review will be coming up sometime soon. But if anybody notices who has this, I just, literally, before I started the live stream, I painted the seat because it was unpainted. So I had to mask off, take this thing apart. And I have plans for this chair in the future. So, yes. And what was that comment there? It said, you're not wrong about the flaws of the F91 review. I know I'm not wrong with the flaws. That's the thing. But all the people claiming that I can't have an opinion on a kit, Gunpla, an HG kit might fit in there, or a skinny Master Grade. But no, the F91 as it was presented to me was definitely full of flaws. Excuse me. Yes, that is actually it's a very cool throne. Although looking at the video from the scenes in the throne room, it's not right. It needs to be much darker colors than it is. It should be a black with like a super dark gray, or maybe it's just two different black or the same color black, but one's got gloss, one's got flat coat. Either way, I have plans for that in the future. I just got to figure out how to make them happen. But anyway, it's a cool thing. Didn't cost me much. Happy about that. But I did make a rebuttal video explaining my everything about the F91 review. A lot of people watched that as well. Even a couple people who definitely had opinions on my previous thing. Thoughts on the Figure Sarah kit? Should be pretty cool. Is what it is. I've seen it. Well, I've seen the pictures and stuff like that. I think it's a cool idea what they're going with. I will be doing a video sometime soon on the Build Fighters finale and all the weird stuff that happened and the future of that, whatever. I can't answer that question, Mr. Genesis Monaghan. You're going to have to wait. I can't give you all the spoilers of what's coming up. But anyways, no, I want to do a Build Divers review of the finale of the series and talk about the kits and stuff coming up. I've just got to find the time right now, which now that 00ctober is pretty much complete for me anyways, I will have more time to work on that. So I can do that probably tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, but it won't be on this channel. So any extra videos, any normal Gunpla reviews, any normal figure reviews are all going to be on the Shoki Reviews 2 channel for the next month, because this channel is going to be chock full of 00ctober content. They improved the ankles on the Avalanche X, yeah. That was an evil smirk, wasn't it? No, it was just a smirk. The smirk was not inherently evil. But guys, somebody just brought up a thing in the comments of that particular video, and it is the likes. Get 777 views on a video and only have like a few likes. Get 1,000 views on a video and only have so many likes. If you guys actually like my content, if you're here to watch my stuff, please hit that like button. Because honestly, it makes people think like, why does he have so many views? How could he have so many subs and almost no likes? So please hit that button. Not just here on this live stream video. Every single video you watch of mine, if you like it, hit that like button. Don't wait for me to say it. Any thoughts on a new artist kit by Nagi-san? I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is, Carl. I did see a whole bunch of new stuff. I did see all the new news, all the new Gundam kits coming up. I've seen the people already checking out the Moon Gundam. I've seen all the Japanese reviewers looking at that stuff, or the guys who can get stuff super early. The Moon Gundam looks pretty awesome, so I'm looking forward to that. Did I like Gundam Build Divers as a whole? Yeah, I thought it was actually a pretty decent series. I thought Build Fighters was better, but Build Divers was pretty fun. And I hope they do another season of it to explore a little bit more of the world, especially the new world that they've kind of set up. I mean, I like things like SAO, so this is not a far stretch from SAO, honestly. So I like Build Divers, so that was pretty good. I wouldn't buy the kits otherwise. Oh, my nose is so, like, it's like just an enormous amount of sinus pressure, and it just won't stop, and it's really getting annoying. I have done a lot of other reviews lately, since Gunpla was kind of in process, so to speak. So I've got a bunch of stuff coming up soon. I haven't reviewed these in particular, but just showing off these new Mega Man 8-bits. I've got those coming up. I have G1 Transformers coming up, the new reissues from Walmart. I've got reviews of those guys coming up very soon. I do have more Marvel Legends, because I have a buttload of those that I have to even get through still. I do have another couple cool Gunpla that I want to build, mildly customized. GPO2 Ogre, that would be pretty cool. I think we're gonna wait for a couple months, probably see extra releases and stuff like that. I did like that new, I know it's not actually Harut, I think I don't actually know the name of it, but it's a Harut variant Gundam, and it is from Build Divers, so that thing looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna get that. There's a few other things. I like how they teased a bunch of new stuff. I don't know if they're technically going to be in as part of Build Divers or the other thing. So the burning, what is it? The one that it's a flyer, but it looks like the burning gun. You know what I'm talking about? Shining Break. Yeah, Shining Break. That one actually looks pretty cool. We've noticed that one for a while. It's like a Verkop, but by Nagi. No idea, buddy. The Jim based grandpa. I don't know. I don't like the pearlescent colors. I don't like any of that. I thought that that was what they were using at the end of the series, the one to actually launch the fix missiles, the patch missiles, basically is what it was shooting. I think that's what those were technically, but I don't know. I don't like the color on it at all. I don't like pearlescent. I don't like clear, and I don't like pearlescent kits. So, you know, that one's really not going to appeal to me as it is. I do have a lot of gunplay I want to buy right now. I'm on a buying freeze for a little bit. I don't want to really get into the details of stuff, but money is tight at the moment and may stay tight for a little while. So I've got to be good. I got to be a good boy. I still have plenty of stuff to build. I still got plenty of new stuff that I can look at right now. So, but you guys have to get through 00ctober to really check some stuff out. So it's not like there will be a shortage of content at all on this channel. There'll actually probably be technically more content than normal. What was that? Yeah, the Zerakel or Zerachel, I think is how it's spelled. I don't know how. Zerakiel. Zerachel. I like it. I like the Harut, and it looks like a cool cross between it and a flag. So I can live with that. I'll have to actually look it up, see what it's supposed to be. But yeah, I've got to take a break from gunpla building. What are words? Exactly. But I got to take a break from building the last couple weeks. It was actually nice because I built so much over the course of pretty much 3 weeks. And I've just been building, or not building, I have been reviewing and editing like insanely fast. Will I get the Tallgeese 2 RG? I don't know. I never got the RG Tallgeese 1. I don't know whatever happened to that. It was supposed to be sent to me and it never was, so I don't know whatever happened with that. I wouldn't mind looking at the Tallgeese. I've heard it's really, really good. I like Tallgeese. It's running into that problem that I have when it comes to having multiple or having the same suit in multiple grades. But Tallgeese 2, the P Bandai Tallgeese 2, as it were, which means we'll get a Tallgeese 3, of course. And then everybody's going to be screaming for a Tallgeese Flugel, which I'm not going to argue with that, because that would be actually pretty cool. Will I get it? No idea. Would I review it? Of course. It's a silly question, whatever. It's like, would I review something is always a silly question. Of course I'll review something. But apparently I'm not allowed to review things that I didn't build. Apparently I can't have an opinion on that. So somebody else can't build the Tallgeese and bring it over and tell me how it was. So Tallgeese 3 will be and of course it'll be P Bandai. The MG was P Bandai. Why wouldn't the 3 be P Bandai? The Tallgeese 4? I don't know about a Tallgeese 4. Is that technically what the Flugel is? I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a very long day. What'd you guys think of that Thing review the other day? That's one of my favorite Marvel Legends so far. I've got him sitting here playing with his friend. This thing is epic. It's so good. Now I gotta wonder if he can sit in the chair. He might have too big of a butt. Yeah, butt's probably way too big. Thing figure is awesome. Yes, it is. Oh, but I'm actually looking forward to non Gundam builds in October, which I've got to decide if I'm actually going to bother reviewing them now, or I'm going to wait until November to put them out. So I don't know. I might have to wait. We'll see. I might just literally kind of take a little mini vacation. I've got some reviews. Well, actually, I have a lot of reviews already done and ready to go. So it depends on how things work out. I'm trying to get this guy seated in a seated position. See if he can fit. Oh no, his butt is too big to actually fit in the chair. But it looks cool. Look at that. Pushball. Yeah, that's pretty cool. He almost fits. His butt really doesn't go in the throne though. But hey, there's cool non-Gundam builds. I mean, I've got several custom builds. I need actually one thing I am going to try to finish this month is the local type. I've been sitting on that, and frankly, the Double October builds caught me off guard a little bit because I didn't expect to have to build so much, and so that set me back more than a month on building that. So, Hexagear is pretty cool. Oh, dude, there is some really cool Hexagear stuff coming out. Like I looked at some of the pre-orders coming out sometime soon. One of them is I don't even know what the heck it's called. It is absolutely ridiculous. It basically looks like a dragon. Um, they're getting way closer to Zoids at this point, so it's even better. Build Kotobukiya Zoid. I would definitely build a Zoid. They're just super expensive. I don't think I'd build any of the Zoid Wild stuff because I really don't have any interest in those designs. Those are the classic ones. I do want to build a Liger Jaeger actually. After I looked at Eric's, I really want to actually play with that. You picked up the Super Manipula Voltron. I'm pretty pumped. I know, weren't we talking about that, or was it somebody else? The Super Manipula Voltron. I want to play with that. I do want to get all of the Power Ranger Super Manipulas actually. Wire swords. I'm assuming just because of the engineering. I don't know. Don't know why Kotobukiya stuff tends to be more expensive. Maybe it's a smaller. It's technically kind of a smaller company compared to Bandai, but it is what it is. I like Kotobukiya stuff. Actually, I have Kotobukiya parts, builder's parts that I want to apply to a kit I've already built, which is up here. Um, so I need to do that sometime soon. Yep. I just look over at my backlog and like I realize that it hasn't changed much because of Double October. It's really kind of funny. So there's a lot of stuff in there that I want to build. I'm not gonna blow out side Gunpla builds and stuff like that. But I'll probably go ahead and do the Geon Ultron because I already did the unboxing for you guys, so I'm gonna feel bad. I will do Whip Wednesdays, but you guys got to go see those on the Shoki Reviews too because I did get a lot of submissions, and I think I'm gonna limit it to about 3 people per week. So if 5 or 6 of you guys have sent in your stuff already or contacted me, then I'll probably put those in the first week, to, 3 or 4 people, and then roll into Whip Wednesdays. So my gunplay is inexpensive, licensing kind of expensive. Man, I owns Gundam, so that helps the price, of course. Ton of OG Frame Arms Girls, Mega Man, Super Robot War kits. Sweet. I would love to look at one of the Armored Core. I would love to get one of the Armored Core kits, but man, those are thanks for Liger Zero Schneider. To each their own. I like the Jaeger. Super Mini Play, I do want to play with those. I need to get some of those. The Ninja Zords and Shogun Zords are coming out sometime soon, which would also mean I need to get the other things. Right now, I just got to figure out where I'm going to spend money on, to be totally honest. Yeah, they are hard to find, but there's new ones coming. There's either re-releases or new kits. So there's a whole line of new Armored Core kits coming, Carl. But the old ones are definitely rare. You're right on that. But Kotobukiya is putting out a lot more. So it is what it is. Especially the Muv Loves. Yeah. Oh, my sinuses hurt. What did you guys think of the promo? I know a lot of people said comments and stuff like that, but I worked hard on that for a little while. Actually, I had to use bits and pieces of reviews that I hadn't even edited yet to kind of insert in there. So that was actually a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun making that promo. I had to come up with some of the shots while I was at work, and I was rushing to throw them together. I really wanted that to come out a week ahead, but I did not have the time. He's a really handsome guy in the promo. I know. Christian, it's great. I like the Nerdcast with Nick. Thanks. That was actually pretty cool. I do have another one coming out. I'll probably go ahead and do it. I don't know what day I'll do it. Because I have the one with Doodog that is ready. It's already uploaded. I would put it on the secondary channel, but I already have it uploaded to the main channel. So I might put that out on... Maybe I'll put it out Saturday afternoon. Because there is a Saturday video already scheduled. So I might do a Saturday afternoon video, put that Doodog review out there. Just because. It was a good one. Actually, it was a really good time talking to Doodog. The Nick video was actually a lot of fun as well. I like doing these Nerdcast one-on-ones, so I want to do a bit more in the future. Those are the only 3 that actually were usable. Sadly, the one with Nate Simmons got wasted. It was just bad. Dark Phoenix trailer. I actually thought about doing a reaction/review to that. It looks cool. It definitely looks better than X-Men 3 by a long shot. I the new X-Men suits are terrible. I don't know what they're thinking with those designs. They are absolute garbage. But as long as they do Phoenix some actual justice, it'll be cool. And they're going with the whole it's already part of Jean instead of it being a galactic thingy that she absorbs, which is fine. Uh, I just want to see a positive Phoenix out there instead of just dark. Yeah, it's not really hard, but the way they did Phoenix, it's going to be a lot better. Hey, hopefully Cyclops gets a lot more to do in this movie. 00ctober mug. It's cool. And I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought the uniforms looked bad. They look really bad. Like, those are a step backwards. Even the ones in Apocalypse weren't that bad. The ones in First Class were really cool, even though they were basically high altitude suits because they were using the Blackbird. But I don't know. I think they need to. I mean, it's too late now, but it'd be cool if they could revamp that a bit. Uh, so, what are y'all's thoughts on the Bumblebee trailer that we got? They're on crack when they do the outfits. Yep. Looks like the yellow X's were glued on top. It just everything about it looked like bad. It looked like bad. That's what happened. I know what Mr. Rodimus 13 thought about that. I did watch Bobby Skullface's take on it, and and he did say a lot of the same stuff I did, where basically it looks unfinished. The Cybertronian stuff, the G1 forms, stuff like that looks unfinished. It doesn't look like it's the same movie. Like they shot it after the fact to try to draw in more attention. And I completely concur with that. I think it's just that's probably what they did. They saw the people were pissy at Comic Con when they released that trailer, and therefore they made some new stuff. I think the movie will be better than the Bayverse movies. I'm just worried that they decided to take a different direction with it. Also, the toys are spoiling way too much, and that's kind of annoying. Um, because they've already spoiled that we're going to see Megatron in this. We're going to see um, Bumblebee change over to his Camaro form. They've already showed that, and it's like, what the heck? Like, we can't even like leave it untied for a long time. So, probably way before the end of the movie, he's going to be in his Camaro form. So, I mean, I like the idea of the like ET kind of bit where maybe Bumblebee doesn't know who he is or he's lost his memory or something like that. That's why he's also acting kind of puppyish. He seems to know he's a transformer. He seems to know what he can do, but he doesn't seem to know his mission or anything like that. And yeah, so I don't know. I think I'll probably sit on a matinee day by myself as cheap as possible because I really don't want to spend a lot of money to go see that. And I'm not going to do what some people do and watch it on Kodi or something like that from home. That's cheap. But I don't want to. I don't want to wait to Redbox it. To be honest, I want to. I want to give it a chance. I just don't want to pay a lot of money to go see it. So definitely, that's definitely worth a matinee price. Oh, God, my nose hurts. Feels like somebody punched me in my sleep. Maybe it was the wife. Maybe she's mad. Recent Legendary Godzilla. Yes, the Godzilla King of Monsters looks like it's going to be really good. Um, I want to see more trailers for it, to be honest, but I'm going to go see that one way or the other. I like the first one. I like Godzilla 2014. I wish it hadn't taken so long to get the sequel. I'm not a fan of the Shin Godzilla universe that they're going with, so I like the legendary version. And then there's also the anime Godzilla, which the new movie, the Eater of Planets, or the Planet Eater, or Eater of Stars, whatever it's technically called, that looks like it's going to be pretty cool, and we get Ghidorah in that too, in a very, very different form. So, I don't know. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. The anime ones are pretty neat in their own right, with their own sort of continuity. So, I don't know. I like Godzilla. Big giant thing doing things. Now, I'm gonna be upset if we get a new Pacific Rim trailer sometime soon. I know they're gonna do a third one, but it's gonna be bad. What did you think of the Netflix Godzilla anime? I haven't seen it, but I've seen so many in-depth reviews of it. It's like I've watched the damn movie. Like all the spoilers and everything like that, I already know. I like the style of it. I like the story of it, but I need to sit down and watch it. The main reason I haven't seen that is because we didn't have Netflix for the longest time. Now we have it back. Other than getting caught up on certain other series, we haven't really spent that much time on it. So maybe this week I'm going to sit down and build and watch those, at least the first two, because you got City on the Edge of War. It's on Go Anime. Yeah, but I have I have Netflix, so why not watch it? It's made for Netflix. Did anybody go see the '86 Transformers movie in theater the other night when it was like a one night only release? I didn't, obviously, but it's like I saw it. I saw that it was a thing way too late, and I don't actually know that anywhere locally was doing it, but I assume there was. I would like to go to the Doctor Who premiere that's going to be shown in theaters, kind of nationwide. But that's another thing. So I know. Yeah, why weren't you there? Why didn't you go, Thomas? Actually, Thomas, you and I need to do a nerdcast sometime soon. So next time you come over, we're gonna do that. You didn't even know that was a thing. I know. Like I heard about it, like because of Roma Collectors, there were so many people going, and then the Syndicate, so many people were going. I'm like, I didn't even know it was a thing. So it's one of those. Probably like it was a single screen in God knows what kind of theater. I don't know if AMC or somebody had it specifically. So we'll see. I don't know. But yeah. What's 00ctober? Oh yeah, Sandman, you're new here. Go watch 00ctober. Of course, it's not called that in the past. It's Double O October. Uh, Double October is really what it is. It is my yearly set of reviews of Double O kits. Hence 00ctober. Um, it's pretty much one of the only themes I have, so it is. You're not my savior, Ed Monster. Don't worry about it. Hold on. I didn't go because it was during a weekday. I think it was. It was either Thursday or Friday night. I don't remember. But yeah, Sandman, go watch all my 00ctober reviews. There are playlists. Go watch them. Go. It's actually the previous 00ctobers are pretty much my most watched things out of the rest of my channel. Consistently, there's a few reviews that are getting a couple thousand views a month, and that's either I think it's the Curios review, the Virtue is Virtue no CeraVe, and then the Master Grade Monday of the Blue Frame second revise. Astray. Those reviews get more watches per month than anything new. So it's Bond related. What? No, it's not Bond related. Although I think there is a 007 Gundam, technically speaking. What was that? Okay. 00 Quanta Full Saber is a maybe. It has to get released here first. That's a big problem. I remember that when we were hanging off the cliff, I have to drop you or the other person. Don't blame me. Why will there be another person? And why am I going? I don't go near cliffs, man. James Bond is my dog. Right. I would like his old Aston Martin. Really? That's weird. I don't know why that video is so viewed. I don't know why it's like a thing. I don't know why it gets pushed. I don't care. I mean, it gets the views. People like it. So it is what it is. Speaking of likes, let's get the like button. Because honestly, it makes a difference. Whether it's on a live stream or an actual video. If I have a video that gets several thousand views, but only has literally a handful of likes, it doesn't, something looks funky there, not just on my end, but on YouTube's end. You will not be disappointed with the MG Full Saber. Well, I've built the Quanta before with the Full Saber third-party kit. So, I mean, it's not a giant stretch. But I do want to be able to compare the two. I know the Quanta by itself is not going to be any different. It's just going to be the same one that I've built before. But I wanted to see how Bandai's done how they've done the new Saber effects and stuff like that. And this was their chance to really give us a quantum burst, and they didn't. I see new build divers for root variant. Yes, I talked about it earlier. I'm watching Iron Man 1. Y'all boy, the suit was way chunkier back in 2008. What? I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. Uh, Robert Downey Jr. was way more fit, but I don't know who you're talking about. The gray suit. Oh, the talking about the Mark One? Are you talking about Happy? Or are you talking about the Ironmonger? Yeah. No, the first armor was way chunkier. Actually, I want to get a hold of that Mark One. There's a Tony Stark / Mark One first 10 years Marvel Legends set, so I want to get that. Yeah, the Mark One was a silly looking kit or suit. I'm waiting for Iron Man kits. I think that would be awesome because we already get Star Wars. We already get Star Wars Bandai's kit, so we already got the Disney foot in the door. So Iron Man, that would be pretty cool. Figure Arts is pretty cool. Expensive though. I would. There's a. It's got to be a Mark III. I think it's a Mark III Figure Arts Iron Man with the Hall of Armor for sale up here at my local comic book store, but it's so expensive. That's my only problem. It's like I stay away from Figure Arts just because they cost so dang much. Um, Ironmonger is way chunkier. Of course it is. It's enormous and very badly engineered. I think it's so funny that Tony built the Mark II, Mark III, and most of the other future Iron Man suits in his garage, and it's better than what the top techs at Stark Tech actually built. No, you don't love Iron Man at all. I bet Krosama is pretty excited about that IMA Figurized kit, probably. I don't know. Mark 7 is a cool figure. I like the Mark 7. The bullet suit. It's so weird. I don't think it ever once he launches it the first time, it never does that again. You haven't seen the price on the Hulkbuster. Oh, yes, I have. Though the Hot Toys Hulkbuster is the really impressive one. The one where you actually are fitting in Mark. What is that one? 43? Can we just get some Figure S Char and Armor kits? That would be cool. Actually, they just need to do the pilots in general as Figure S kits. Bleeding Edge from Infinity War is sick too. Of course it is. But no, Figure S actual Gundam figures, not just the bust, but actual their main full bodies and everything would be awesome. You can just go by the series. So you get your Char, you get your Amuro, you get Young, and then later on, then you can get all your other UC heroes that I don't know, and then all the 00 pilots, all of the we can have a Jesus Yamato. That would be great. There we go. Nanotech. Yeah, I want to hear the backstory on Random Grunt Suit Pilot. Yes! I want to know how Tony got nanotech the same way that the Wakandans did. Figure as Quattro. P Bandai Figure as Quattro Bajinga. It's just a slight remold of the Char. That'd be hilarious. Probably won't figure pilots, no boobs. Hey, but then but you get the seed, and that's not a problem. Just give us the captains. Did you talk about a GN based Gundam, one that looks like someone bashed that thing? Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Well, you need to. You need to, Mr. Sandman person. Gundam is awesome. Go watch 00. Go watch 00 so you have reference for 00ctober. Seriously, like button, guys. We got 10 people watching, only got 4 likes. Hit the like button. Please. I'll say please. Please. Hit that like button or no 00ctober this year. I have to go through and unschedule every single video. God, that would take forever. 5 actually. 7. We got 7 now. It goes so quick, and when you guys actually do it. 1 dislike. Of course there's a dislike. There's always a dislike. Somebody disliked my promo video. Somebody probably disliked my t-shirt video. There's probably some jerk out there who always comes through and hits dislike. We can do without 00ctober. You can. The other thousands of people who watch it don't. It's a good thing you're not the only one. He liked it, bro. Cool. Well, I gotta do this. Hold on. Got Leia sitting there. Her foot actually doesn't touch the ground. That lets you know how big Snoke actually is. I didn't realize that until I put her in there. It's kind of funny. But yeah. So I've got those reviews to do this week too. It's funny. I literally have 2 boxes full of stuff to review over there, non-Gundam related at all. Some Gundam related. But I want to review these things. So I'd rather have Neo sit there. I don't have a Neo. There's no Black Series Neo figure, sir. Or madam. Carrie Fisher is a tiny person. You are correct. However, compared to Snoke, who is huge, like, I mean, towers. He's like Chewie height. It's pretty ridiculous. Got a Gamorrean handy. He's back there. Gamorrean guard is right here. I can't go get him. Well, I could. I just don't want to. I just put him away. He could probably sit there, but I don't really want to put that fur in the seat that I just painted, just in case. Matrix. Yes, I'm aware of the Matrix. I don't believe there have been any Matrix figures, probably, so to speak. Hey, what's this do? It's a weird flashlight. I've been playing with my toys a lot more lately. I got so burnt out on Gunpla very quickly that I've been playing with a lot more toys. That did not influence my Master Grade Monday, however, because I didn't build that. Wink. Oh, so it is what it is. Got a Gamorrean handy. Okay, you know, so I went to Target not this past Friday, the Friday before, and they had 4 Molochs and 3 more Gamorrean guards. I went back this week on Wednesday, and there was 1 Moloch left and no Gamorrean guards. So somebody locally is like really clearing those guys out. F91 review was a disaster. It was a disaster because it kept falling apart on me. It won't fall apart as much anymore now that I glued it. But I shouldn't have to fix someone else's kits during a review to make them better, or post-review. Or pre-review, in the case of my buddy Nick, you know, who loaned me several kits back a few months ago that were all unfinished. So to the person who was complaining about me complaining about other people's builds, if someone hands me an incomplete kit, nubs, no stickers, no panel lines, and expects me to review it, I'm going to go ahead and finish it out first. And then I'm going to review it. So if I did a review of an incomplete kit that was also falling apart or missing parts because they didn't want to do them, stuff like that, of course that's going to influence the review. The GBD Wing Zero Lucifer. I didn't see a Wing Zero Lucifer. What was that one? Yeah, you can say that, Jetfire, all you like. I have no proof of that. All I have is the one in front of me. So you can say it's a bad copy, whatever. It's just the bad one. I'm sure there's other people who've had the same problem, man. Actually, somebody did say that. Somebody else said that the V-fins fall out of theirs and stuff like that. So, side story, the manga as a Stormbringer. Oh, okay. I like that they brought in the Stormbringer and the what was the other one? There was another one with Stormbringer, but I like how they brought them in. So they're bringing in all these side story characters from that. I like that. I thought that was actually really, really cool. Though I did see. Okay, what about the? Did you guys see the really colorful Dryon 3 that was in there? Oh, the Polyball. Yeah, you're right. The Polypod, the Poly, is it Polypod ball? Yeah, that was actually really cool. I hate when they tease an animated thing that we'll never see. I really regret nothing in pre-ordering. Yeah, I regret not ordering it when I had the chance. So I might have to wait on that one. I really want the Stormbringer, to be totally honest. Shining Break plus G Self Black Custom. G Self Black Custom. That's what that was. I knew it looked familiar. I couldn't. I was looking at it on a still shot. I'm like, what is that? It was a G Self. That explains a lot. Okay. I want to know what that weird combination of Kimaris. Oh God, what was it? It was Kimaris Toggies, a little bit of Nobel or whatever, the yellow one that came in. I want to know what that was. That was actually pretty sweet. It's such a weird looking combination of kits, but they made the size classes that were really weird work for it. So I want to see that. So I'll talk about that more whenever I do my Build Fighters end review, because I'll get screenshots so I can really talk about those things. So and then wait for the copyright claims to roll in from friggin' Sunrise. They waste no time if you have a still image or something like that. Pepper Potts Princess Leia can only not gonna play that game. Do you Jason Kyer have any 00PGs other than the XE? I do not. Is the Moon Gundam actually? I'm trying to read that. Is Moon Gundam actually a Gundam if it's the Neo Zeon prototype with a Gundam head? Yes. Because it says Gundam. That's really what it comes down to. It's like, honestly, guys, if you ever have a question on if it's a Gundam, it says it's a Gundam. You know why? Because it says Gundam. And don't listen to Jetfire, because he's been wrong about what Gundams are before. Pilot G-Self is one of the main characters of that manga, and he shows up in the anime as a messenger telling Riku to go to the warehouse to fight no name. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's actually very cool. Yay. But yeah, no, the Moon Gundam is a Gundam. Because it says Gundam. Bandai said so. And you don't argue with Bandai. So, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that Xeon built it as long as it gets classified as a Gundam, to be totally honest. If in universe it is classified as a Gundam, it's a Gundam. Oh, there's that last. This guy's kind of tricky because look, the first click of his knee looks so natural that you don't really notice that it's actually down one notch. So when you push it back, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, it's Gundam. Moon Gundam, I don't know what to think about it. Haven't read the manga or looked at it yet. Obviously, I don't have the kit as of yet. I'm not a big fan of the design. I like the other stuff. I like the Vargil, the other thing, the other not Moon Gundam. I like its design better. I don't really like the half moon thing on its back, to be totally honest. I'm not a big fan of the color scheme either. It reminds me a little bit of Destiny, and you guys probably know how I feel about Destiny. But all the other suits look really cool. We may never get kits for them, but I like what they're doing with that new kind of weird in-between. I like how the UC, they're just like, well, we don't really have anything to happen for this 6 months, so let's just go ahead and insert this here in between as a side story that nobody ever has heard about before. So, yay. There's more comments. The Sisquade has a mono eye for a Gundam head. There's a lot of mono eye Gundams. Well, I say a lot. There's a few mono eye Gundams, to be honest. So it is what it is. I mean, if you look at it, the Sananju was basically being built to be the next Gundam, and then it was converted to a mono eye. The G Lucifer is a Gundam, but it's got a mono eye. So it happens. Mono eye just means it has a very different thing. See, if it was classified as a Gundam, it's technically a Gundam. D Gundam is not a real Gundam. Don't start. D Gundam's not even a mobile suit. It's a mobile armor. Or yeah, it's a mobile worker. So that really, really doesn't count as a Gundam. So don't start with that. It's not even official. Not even in universe was it classified as a Gundam. It was just called a Gundam. See, if Jetfire and I are actually agreeing on something, you know you're being wrong. What's up, Eric? They call it a Gundam to scare people away. That is the only reason they call it a Gundam. That's the only reason. It's not actually a Gundam. It's not classified as a Gundam, even in universe. It's just called a Gundam. But if things are actually classified as a Gundam, like, say, even the Gundam Thrones, which, if you're going by Setsuna definition, they're not Gundam. But they are technically called Gundams. They are actually classified as Gundams, so that's what they are. D-Gundam, not even classified as anything other than a mobile worker that looks like a Gundam. So, if anybody had bothered to take a closer look to it, even the evolved versions of the D-Gundam, as I looked into, they start getting classified as an actual mobile suit. But by that point, it's not even what it started out as, so it really doesn't even matter. Setsuna is a Gundam. Technically. Yeah, I actually talked about this in the What is a Gundam podcast or Nerdcast, because in the definition of Gundam, kind of in that series, Setsuna sees himself as the way Aeolia Schimberg defined a Gundam. Basically just a tool to bring about the change of the world. And that's really what he saw himself as. Whereas the other ones, the Thrones, the Trinity, weren't really bringing about change, even though they thought they were fulfilling the plan because they were doing the armed interventions. They thought they were doing good, but they were actually evil. They were driven nuts by their own GN drives as well. So there's that. And I guess, there's a whole lot. That's one of the ones where it's kind of a weird definition of Gundam. There's the Gundam mobile suits, but then there's the concept of a Gundam in that universe of it being like the wind of change, and that's kind of what it came down to being. That's the way I look at it. And I think that's the way the Setsuna meant it. He didn't mean that he's literally a thing, even though he probably more than anybody really became more one with the machine than anyone. So it is what it is. In that way, Ribbon's Allmark technically was considered a Gundam too. He just didn't realize he was kind of fulfilling the plan. It's like he thought he was fulfilling his own plan, but ended up bringing about the actual change that was necessary by pushing Setsuna to the limit. So, what do you know? But yeah, Moon Gundam is a Gundam. Because they say so. I'm just sitting here playing with my thing. Do you guys want to play with my thing? Grr. Arg. But I think I've been doing this long enough, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. I'm very tired. Really don't feel good. Where did I put it? Oh, I put his hand away. Dang it. Okay, I'll just get his head. Get his other head here. He now has a head for it on. Is the Nemo a gym? I think, technically speaking, it falls under that category. It is a GM, isn't it? I mean, it's a modified gym at best. I don't think the hand is stuck in there all the way. Playing your thing. I'm not in public. I'm in private. You guys are watching me. Go get rested if you're tired. Yeah. Is a Hyzak a Zaku? No, it's a Hyzak. Hyzak. We don't get to play what is a Zaku. Because Zaku is just a name of a thing, whereas a Gundam is an actual classification. So, maybe it's a Zaku. Why don't you go look it up? Probably an evolution. I assume that it's an evolution of the Zaku. Oh yeah, Sandman, did you see, I assume you follow Brock. Did you see the trench coat and stuff that he got for the thing with the scar and all that? I really want that. That can be taken so many ways. Of course it is. Art, why do you always show up at the end? He always shows up near the end. I surrender. I surrender. I can't do the Thing's voice. I can't do that weird gravelly voice. Tomorrow I might be able to if I'm actually getting sick. But hey, it is what it is. But guys, I will check you out later. Tomorrow, 00ctober begins. Stick around for that. It'll be up first thing in the morning. Actually, every video I don't even have to touch for the most part. I've got one more to upload right now. So I stopped uploading to do this live thing. I got to do 2 details. So finally, it was to figure out what goes on what shelf. Cool. The boy got some details, guys. Go say congratulations to Unboxing Art for finally getting some details in his room. I know you have a couple. I'm just picking on you, buddy. 5 a.m. like usual. Yep, that's the way it's gonna work. But guys, I'll talk to you later. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things. Hit like on all the videos. If you dislike it later on because you actually changed your opinion on it, fine. But please hit like on all the videos, not just mine, but everybody. If you have video people that you are subscribed to and you don't hit like on their videos, what are you doing? Let them know you like it. Let YouTube know you like it. If you don't like it, don't hit the like button. If you really don't like it, hit the dislike button. But if you do nothing, then it doesn't really push the videos. You know, people keep wondering, why do I only have 3,000 subscribers? Because nobody hit the like button. Because YouTube stopped pushing me because of that. So 3 dislikes. Oh, good. That's fine. I like his videos too. I do. I go in and I like his videos every time. Guys, I'm going to call it a night. Keep on building all the things. And happy 00ctobering. And look forward to all the other videos. Once again, Whip Wednesday. It'll be coming up this week on the 2nd channel. So don't forget about that. Go subscribe to Shoki Reviews 2 if you want to see all these stuff that I'm going to put out alternately this month besides the 00ctober content. So bye, guys. What do I think about that Black Convoy? Oh, well, I'll get back to you about that later, dude. Things are a thing.